Good evening. Welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's what's happening in our territory. The final votes are still being counted at the Board of Elections here in the Virgin Islands. As a matter of fact, the positions for 7, 8, and 9 senatorial spots on St. Croix are far from over, even though it looks like Wayne James will be safe. Meanwhile, counting will resume tomorrow with at least 100 more absentee ballots to count. We'll have more on this race tomorrow. And the world is still celebrating the victorious win by President-elect Barack Obama. Virgin Islands Governor John DeYoung echoes the same feelings. News Channel 8's Lee Carl has more.
Here at Shalimar High School, how do you feel, Governor? And I won't ask you who you voted for.
Well, no, I'm glad you didn't ask me that, but I'm quite sure that today we'll have a tremendous turnout locally, and I think the whole amount of enthusiasm that's coming with this election nationally has really translated down here, and I think there's just an enthusiastic feeling altogether. So I think we're going to have a great turnout, both of, and particularly I think young folks. I think a lot more young folks are going to be out on this election than before. So I'm very excited, both locally in terms of what we'll get in terms of legislature, but also nationally, because I think there's going to be a tremendous advantage to the Virgin Islands going forward.
Were you in touch with Obama? I know you're very good friends, right? Did you pick up the phone and talk with him so far, or what?
No, I have not. I've spoken to people that are involved in this campaign. I've spoken to some other governors in terms of what we're doing. But directly with the candidate, no. I think what he's doing, like all candidates, like we all do at this point in time, we're just out there stumping, talking, meeting, greeting, making sure we're getting our message out. And I'm sure that's exactly what he's doing was doing these last couple of days.
Governor, a wish list on this election. What do you think? What do you wish for?
Locally?
Yes.
I guess more than anything is that the voters select individuals that they believe that one will work with me and I can work with them, and that there's some indication that the individuals that they're putting in there that they believe are willing to look for change and take advantage of that feeling and optimism that is there, that there's no divisiveness, that we can work together, that we may not always agree, but there's a unity of purpose in what we're doing. And I don't want everyone to always agree with me. I just want to make sure that we have civility in pushing the Virgin Islands forward. And I do believe that with Senator Obama as president, I'm optimistic. I truly believe that he's going to win, and he's going to win big. That there's a new enthusiasm that's going to be caused by this evening and tomorrow, that people will look at government a lot differently, hopefully look at politicians a lot differently, and that we capitalize on that movement here and just see that the glass is not half empty, it's half full, and that we have some challenges ahead of us, but that we can really maximize it. We can take those challenges and deal with them, and it doesn't have to be a zero-sum game for one to lose, for others to win, and together we can all rise. So I'm optimistic.
Question, Governor. Now, we already have heard that Congress is going to change radically because of what's happening with the presidential race. But what about the governor's race?
Oh, I'm completely optimistic. I think the Democratic governors are going to, the candidates are going to have a tremendous sweep, and that we'll see that take place at the state level, and that will be those will be the implementers of Senator Obama and Vice President McCain's plan in terms of getting everything through and doing what's necessary. So I think the Democratic governors are going to do well this election.
And your family's been out there supporting the Obama campaign. So who's out there on this last day of Election Day doing their thing on behalf of the DeYoung family?
My wife. She's doing she's here, but they've been making phone calls. Several have gone up to Chicago to be a part of it. She was here because she wanted to be here this evening, but she has gone to a number of states, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Chicago, and so she's really been involved in being a part of the Obama campaign. She met with him when he was down here, so they've really taken hold, and it's an enthusiasm. A number of Virgin Islanders have been a part of it, and I think that says a lot about us and our involvement in politics and how much we feel a part of the U.S. and the whole system.
So where's the party tonight?
I think the whole Virgin Islands is going to have a party when these election results come in. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Good point. Good point. Vanny Adora Ken is going to go to the inauguration. I understand. I saw a picture in the paper today with Sharon McCullum and the senator, and the class is going to go to the inauguration. Are you going to the inauguration?
Yes, I'm probably going.
Okay.
Definitely. I'll make sure I'm there this year. If they're there, then I'll hang out with them.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you very much.
It's St. Thomas, Lee Carl, News Channel 8.